What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to talk about the beautiful, precious metals. And it's also a great day to silence the doubters, because what have the silver and gold naysayers been telling us all year so far? What have the silver and gold naysayers been telling us for the last year, the last 2 years? Well, we're going to get into that. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to like the video, subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, and follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. Alright, so in today's video, I want to primarily focus on talking about the performance of silver this year, the performance of gold this year. And I do want to talk a little bit about the precious metal naysayers and what they've been saying all year so far. I want to talk about the importance of working hard and staying focused and proving yourself right. Not so much worrying about proving other people wrong. But let's get this thing kickstarted with the spot price of silver today. Spot price of silver, as I'm recording this video at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, September 24, 2025, $43.77. It's down a hair from my last video. Last video I posted was on Monday when silver cracked $44. We're looking at a little teeny tiny bit of a pullback. It's a hair below $44. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Spot price of gold, as I'm filming the video. Same day, same time, $3,732.80. Down a hair on the day as well, but still up tremendously this week, this month, this year. In fact, let's talk about the year-to-date performance of the precious metals for just 1 second. Silver, in particular, is up 51.34% year-to-date. Up 51.34%. Huge growth for the beautiful white metal. And then as for the equally gorgeous yellow metal, up 49.07% year to date. Silver and gold have been on a massive run this year. In fact, outperforming dang near everything this year. Now, obviously, that's not always the case. Silver and gold typically underperform many asset classes every year. But this year in particular, silver and gold have been doing numbers. Silver is inching its way closer and closer and closer to its all-time high of $50. We are not that far away. Looking at $43, $44 an ounce silver right now, all-time high is $50. We are not that far. Gold, on the other hand, is hitting a new all-time high after a new all-time high after a new all-time high after a new all-time high this entire year. Gold is breaking its own record for what, like the 30th time this year? Meanwhile, silver is getting very, very close to its all-time high. And the closer it gets, the more I start to realize, man, this is happening. We might see $50 an ounce silver very, very soon. Way sooner than I would expect. Because, to be honest with you, even though we're getting close, I kind of don't believe we're going to see it this year, but I do believe we might see it within the next 1, 2, maybe 3 years. I do believe that it will happen in the short term, in the relatively near future. In the next 2.5 to 3 months, I'm not entirely convinced it's going to happen that quick. But silver's proven me wrong in the past, and I'd be more than happy for silver to prove me wrong this year. Again. Now, what's funny about silver and gold performing the way that they've been performing this year is that the precious metal naysayers out there, I'm sure you're familiar with a few, they've had all of them, each and every one of them, every last one of them have said the same exact thing to me and probably to you every single day for this entire year. And here's what they've been saying, and I quote, that's what they've been saying. A whole lot of friggin' nothing is what they've been saying. Their mouths have been shut, zipped, locked. Nothing to say. Nada. Nothing. And it's been that way for not only this year, it was like that last year as well. And to be honest with you, not too many people have had a whole lot to say about silver since it surpassed the $30 an ounce mark. And what's funny is, what a lot of people used to say, of course you have the people that say it's a waste of time, waste of money, waste of space. Now don't get me wrong. I just want to make this clear. I've said this about 10,000 times. I'll say it one more time in this video. My way of going about stacking silver and gold, I am not aggressively stacking silver and gold. It is not. It is far from my financial priority. I pick up a coin, round, or bar from time to time as a hobbyist. I think the precious metals, coins, rounds, and bars are fun. I enjoy them. I've learned from them. They're fun to talk about. The community's really interesting. I stack as a hobby. It is not my financial priority. My financial priority is investing and growing wealth, building wealth, and not so much preserving wealth because I don't have the wealth to preserve just yet. It's how I do things. I'm playing financial offense, not so much financial defense, but when I do play financial defense, I enjoy my time doing so. But here's the thing. Even though the three common criticisms is that it's a waste of time, even though it doesn't take any time to stack. It's a waste of money, even though silver and gold quite literally is money. And it's a waste of space, which gold takes up hardly any space at all. Silver, to a certain degree, I can understand where they're coming from, but my solution to the problem is, okay, then take the silver and once you've stacked up a decent amount of it and convert it to gold and reduce the space, reduce the bulk. Boom, problem solved. Those are the three common criticisms which you don't really hear lately. At least I haven't. Another one is that it's not going to reach its all-time high. Now, back when silver was $17, $18, $19, down heavily from its all-time high of $50, and staying low for an obnoxiously long time. Silver fell, and that's just kind of where it stayed. It had its ups and downs along the way, but it came nowhere close to its all-time high. It didn't even come anywhere close to halfway to its all-time high, $25. It couldn't even touch that. It couldn't even touch 20. It could not get out of the teens. So for a lot of people to say, it's over, it's not going to happen again, back then, at least maybe they can have, a leg to stand on, because you could just point out recent history. Talk about how it can't even get to $25. It can't even get to $20. At the time, it couldn't even get to $18 or $19. At least their argument had something there. At least they had points to make. At least they had a little bit of substance behind that argument. My counter argument was, okay, I don't really care if it goes to its all-time high because I'm doing this for fun. Not doing this for profit. This is something that I just enjoy. It feels good to hold a 10-ounce silver bar in the hand. It feels powerful to have a tube of gold coins. Granted, they're fractional gold coins, but it's still a tube of gold coins. That's power in your hand right there. That's real, true, honest wealth right there. That's real money right there. It's fun. I enjoy it. And I've enjoyed it since the very beginning, the tail end of 2017. I got in it as a hobby. Yeah, I went kind of crazy, went really overboard in 2018, and I did stack incredibly aggressively that year. But 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25, it's been a fun little hobby of mine this entire time. I've enjoyed every second of it. I've enjoyed the ups. I've enjoyed the downs. I've had fun. That's what it's about. It's about having fun. But here's the thing. The argument that used to have substance about how it's nowhere near its all-time high. It hasn't been in years and years and years. It's been 10 plus years. It's not even halfway there. It's like pretty much not even a quarter of the way there. That argument doesn't really exist anymore because now it's right around the corner from its all-time high. And I don't know how many of you remember. I can't recall if it was 2020 or 2021, but when silver essentially skipped the line from $20 to $30 an ounce. Silver, for those of you who were stacking at the time, when silver finally broke the $20 an ounce mark for the first time in years, first time in my stacking journey that I saw it hit $20 an ounce, once it finally cracked 20, it went on a rapid fire speed run to 30. It took a while to touch 20, but once it did, it went from 20 to 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. It brushed up against 30 and then it pulled back a little bit and stayed in the $28, $29 an ounce range, but it skipped the line. All we need is another little bull run like that for us to see $50 an ounce silver once again. And maybe even reach a new all-time high. $51, $52, $53. That would be a record for silver. Many of us were not present at the time that silver hit $50 an ounce back in the day. I wasn't even born yet. Many of us weren't. Or many of us were just simply, at the very least, just not stacking, had no idea of the concept behind silver stacking and gold stacking. So, coming around full circle here, working hard and staying focused on whatever it is that you are building at this time, whether it's a precious metal empire, if you are building yourself your own personal silver and gold mine, whether it's building a business, investing in the stock market, maybe starting yourself up a real estate portfolio, whatever it is that you're working on, continue working hard, continue staying focused, continue building. Whether it's silver and gold, whether it's this, whether it's that, stay focused. Whether you're trying to climb the ladder at your job and grow your career and get to that next level, whatever it is that you're working on in the realm of finance, stay focused and keep working hard. Don't worry about the people that say, oh my God, there's so many people that want the promotion. If you think you're going to get it, you're out of your mind. There's 1,000 people looking for it. The people out there who say, oh, silver's never going to hit $50 again. Yeah, I know it went from $18 all the way up to $44 in just a few years, but it's not going to hit 50. All the people that are saying, yeah, okay, yeah, the stock market, yeah, you're seeing, 25% returns. Yeah, okay, that may be the case, but it's still going to go to zero. All the people saying that, people that say that your business isn't going to work out, people that say this isn't going to work out, that's not going to work out. Of course, it's motivating to see results and prove these people wrong. It's far more important to stay working hard, stay focused, see the results, and prove yourself right. It's not about proving people wrong. It's about proving you right. And it doesn't even just go for finance. If you are looking to improve your physical health and burn off some fat or put on some muscle or both, you're going to have naysayers there too. Oh, you're going to give up after a week. Okay, you're going to go for a mile jog 3 days a week, every week, forever. Yeah, you're out of your mind. You're going to do it twice and give up. Yeah, okay, you're going to go to the gym after work every other day. Oh, yeah, let's see how long that lasts. You're going to have people like that. Oh, you're going to go on a diet. Oh, yeah, you'll be drinking beer and in the line at McDonald's in no time. Yeah, you're going to have people like that. Again, work hard, stay focused, and prioritize proving yourself right. It doesn't matter if you prove them wrong. That's not what it's about. You're losing weight or building muscle or cleaning up your diet for you, not for them. You're increasing your income, decreasing your expenses, building wealth and preserving wealth for you, not for them. If you want to improve yourself as a human being and become a more clear-minded, happier, more energetic, more motivating, more inspiring individual, and you're reading the books on personal development, you're practicing and getting better step by step each day just to simply become a better, more likable person. Work hard, stay focused on that. All the people that say, oh yeah, you're going to be Mr. Positive now, you've been Mr. Negative your whole life, you're going to give it a try, you're going to give up, and you'll be right back here complaining in no time. Doesn't matter. You might want to prove these people wrong. Prove yourself right. That's the message that I wanted to drill into everybody's minds in this video. Don't prove people wrong. Prove yourself right. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel for bonus videos, and make sure to follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms, Instagram, X, TikTok, etc., etc., etc. And I want you guys to head on down in the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. What are your thoughts on the current spot price of silver, and how long do you think it might take for us to see $50 an ounce silver yet again? I think it's going to happen. And I would love for silver to help me prove myself right here. I do believe it's going to happen. And I believe it might happen within the next 1 to 3 years. I'm not so sure it'll happen within the next 3 months, but who knows? How long do you think it's going to take to happen? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.